Hello everyone, my name is Rishabh and welcome to my new podcast. And let us begin our podcast. So, hello Mister, can I know your name?
Yeah, my name is Sam Slim. Yeah,
Okay, your name is Sam.
yes.
Okay, Sam, Mr. Sam. So, Mr. Sam, can we know our introduction that what you do and where are you from?
Well, I'm basically from Himachal. I live in Shimla and I'm a student. Yeah, I'm looking for the further studies.
Okay, you are you live in Simla and right now you are a
Yes,
student. So, which kind of study
yeah.
you do?
Well, I don't do right now. I've just completed my post graduation. I'm looking for the further study in English literature. Yeah.
Okay, you completed your post graduation in English literature. And what is your plan for the do you want to go other country for the job or something what is your plan further?
Well, my plan for the future is not. I'm not completely certain. I only want to do my further studies like MA in English. So yeah, I'm looking for
Okay,
this.
MA in English. Okay, that's quite fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I think you're right now speaking in British accent, like British people speak this accent. Okay, and right now
yes,
I am speaking in Indian accent. Okay, so it is quite
yeah.
difficult. Yeah. So, how you learn the British accent? Like, would you like to tell those who want, those who are listening us right now? So, can you
Uh,
tell them, okay, that how you learn your British accent?
uh, yes, of course, yeah. You know, learning is learning is learning. You can learn. There are many ways of learning. You can learn theoretically. Also, you can learn by listening.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking continuously. So you can learn that way. Yeah,
Okay, fine. And what was your main thing? For example, if somebody is
yeah,
beginner, okay, just for example,
yeah,
take me. Okay, I'm
yeah,
just a beginner, and
yeah.
in British accent. So just I want to learn. So what
Uh,
strategy should I follow first to go for that?
well, as far as the British accent is concerned, so the first thing you have to do, I mean, firstly you have to know if you're learning an accent. So if you kind of want to learn it, if you want to master it perfectly, so you have to be really, if you should have some interest in it, not for style, if you're learning for acting or like you can learn for acting as well. So the
Hmm.
first thing I can tell you straight is this: you have to learn to learn scientifically. If you
Okay.
want to learn it nicely. If you
Hmm.
just want to mimic it, so you can learn from other teachers like that, lots of teachers on YouTube or
So
some
you
other
go
British
for
teachers. Yeah.
YouTube channels or you have paid some subscription or you go for offline class
Mm,
mostly. So can anyone
yeah.
learns the British accent from YouTube or something?
Well, yeah, obviously a person can learn from YouTube as well, but
Mm.
you cannot be perfect in it because by listening, by mimicking, you can learn something to some extent, but you cannot learn it completely and perfectly
Mm.
because you need both things,
Mm.
theoretically or by practicing listening. So
Okay,
for
fine.
that, you have to learn it scientifically. So,
Mm.
technically, scientifically, you have to go through the phonetic sound. So you have to
Mm.
go through it first. Yeah.
Okay, fine. It means you say that listening is also very. So what are the most
Yeah.
important things
Uh,
to learn a British accent or to acquire the
mm,
British accent? Like most important thing which you feel like only two things which are most important to learn British accent.
mm.
Only two or three things. What would you like to
No,
say if I ask you?
all right. The very most important thing, I think so, is the first is sounds. It means um, there are, I think, in British accent, there are somewhere around 44 or 45 sounds. So you've got to master these sounds first.
Okay,
Sounds,
sounds.
and second is intonation pattern. The way
What
you
what
raise
second is?
is intonation. Intonation.
Okay, so what's that? Sorry for that. What's that?
Intonation means intonation. You have style. You have rhythm, and
Okay, rhythm.
you raise this. You
Means
raise
we can
your
say the slang
yeah
because everything has the different slang. Means you want to say slang.
yeah. No, it's not a. Well, we can't say it's slang. I mean, slang. It is like when you talk, like you speaking your own language. There's a rhythm. There's a tone. We call it a
Mm-hmm.
tone, and
Okay,
tone means you raise a tone. You raise a voice.
I got it. Got it.
It goes musically. It goes
Mm-hmm.
musically. You raise down your voice. it goes like a music. So
So
it's like
okay,
we
so
call
I got it, I
intonation.
got it.
Yeah,
Means your
yeah.
second, you want to say that you need to like learn and like go focus
Uh,
on your tone. Okay, the tone you're speaking.
Tone and sounds.
Sound. Okay, first is sound, second is tone, and what is the third like most important thing which you feel?
Um, I think these are the two most important things. The third thing is to to practice. Yeah, you
Mm.
have to practice listening practice mostly, and
Okay, you need
speaking
to
practice.
practice and you need to also focus on the listening. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, as I say that it is quite, you have to dedicate it because learning sounds, it takes time because uh, it is quite different. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to go through it. So to be a
So
master, you need determination.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are right. So you said like how much time
yeah,
you have taken to learn this accent? Like as you're from India and from Indian to British accent. Okay, right now you speak in British completely. So
yeah.
how much time duration you have taken? Like I'm asking you about your experience that how much time you have taken.
Yeah. Well, when I started very first time, I didn't speak. I never spoken completely sort of Indian accent from very beginning. I was, when I was in school, I used to speak some of the like r sounds and these T sounds and
Mm-hmm.
like mostly consonant sounds or
Mm-hmm.
schwa sounds in British accent. But I was not totally good at it. There was some my own sound to soften that accent. To soften my own tone and accent.
Mm-hmm.
I just, firstly, I when I went to college, I was a teacher who my English teacher. So I firstly got introduced with phonic sounds, the
Mm-hmm.
phonetics, a scientific way of learning. So I started that from that time. I was really interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Always I started.
Means
So
like you
the
started
passage,
means you
yeah,
started from your college days.
yeah, you can say completely from my college day when I was in college. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and how much time it take to it took you for to learn and acquire a fluency and to
Uh,
like go for everything. So, how much time with like will it? Because some people what I have seen, so they want to
uh,
learn accent, okay, but they are saying like they want to learn something very fast in 1 month, 2 months, or
uh,
in 6 months only. So, like, what is the how much time have you taken?
all right. So, for me, it is that I took a long time. I've been speaking for the last 4 years, 5 years. So it depends on, it depends on because, uh, you can't say this person can learn in this, within this short period of time, within this
Mm-hmm.
couple of months and years. It depends on your capacity. First thing is teacher. If you have a good teacher, you can learn from that teacher, and
Mm,
also you should have good resources.
exactly,
If you have,
exactly.
perfect resources, if you have the perfect resources, so you can learn. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, to after these two things, the most important thing is to your how much you do talk, how much you do practice. The practice should be more than this. It is only 20% of this. 80% depends
Mm-hmm.
on your practice. It is totally depends on your capability and learning skills and
Mm-hmm.
your
Okay.
interest. Yeah, yes, that's
So
all.
means
Yeah,
you want to say that yeah, it depend. Like you cannot say the exact like how much time other person will
yeah.
like it depend on person to person. Okay, according to their desire, according to their hard work. Okay.
Okay, so the thing is that it is like music. It is like a music as you learn. You know, you can say like a rap, as you do
Mm-hmm.
slow rapping,
Exactly, exactly.
it's like it goes on.
Uh,
It's like music. It
mm,
is an art. It's an art, art. When you speak, so it is an art. So to
mm,
acquire an art, you have to go through it. So it's
exactly.
like so I want to say it's like a music. It's like a
Mm.
music. So you have to train yourself, and it's an art. You know, yeah,
Okay, fine, fine.
yeah.
Fantastic. And like some people, what I have seen that their English is not so good. Okay, for example, some people have
Uh,
found that their
mm,
English is not so good, or their grammar is not good, or they're not fluent. Okay, but what they do, they start learning because okay, I found I have talked to a lot of people till now. Okay, I have a lot
mm,
of experience, and what I found in the people is that they don't know about fluency, they don't know in a vocabulary, they even don't know about much grammar. Okay, but what they want, okay, they want to learn American accent, they want to learn British accent, they want to learn Canadian accent. So what is a piece of suggestion would you like to give them? Like those who can
mm.
anyone learn accent, those who are not fluent or those who have a weak grammar. So what would you like to say that kind of person?
you know, the accent and the vocabulary, are not too much interconnected. They're completely different because if you can learn accent, if you totally, if you're a beginner, if you can start from that, you can start learning. It's not like if you're not good in grammar, it's not good in vocabulary,
Mm,
you cannot apply accent. Accent's a different thing, and vocabulary is a different thing. So
mm.
these are two totally different things. Yeah.
No. But like how if I don't have a good grammar and I don't have a good fluency
Mm.
and my English is also not good, so directly how can I go for accent? For first I have to
Yeah.
work on these basic things because I think
Mm.
these are all the base. Then only I can jump
Mm.
into the accent.
Yeah, you can learn these things simultaneously. Simultaneously.
Okay,
You can
simultaneously.
work on your
Mhm.
vocabulary and some
Exactly.
phrases, or you can
Mhm.
work on your accent. But that time you wouldn't be fluent because you're learning. You don't know phrases. You're just learning from your vocab and words. That time your accent would be. You must be beginner and timid. So
Mhm.
in a course of time, you
Mhm.
learn it. You would learn to speak it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, fine. Yeah, that's quite fantastic.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
what like if I want to talk about your hobbies, so what are your hobbies? Like what do you like to do in your
Uh,
free time and what is your interest?
my free time, the most important thing, I like to talk with people,
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
doing conversation with new people,
Okay.
uh, catch up on lots of, on various topics, catch up on various topics and, sometimes, playing games, watching movies and singing, listening songs, So
Mhm.
these are my hobbies, yeah.
Okay, that's quite
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so
Yeah.
you like talking to people and interacting to people. So like mostly you talk with British people or mostly like which kind of people would you go for? I think you would
Uh,
might go mostly for the British and this kind of people because like it will also help you to enhance yourself.
Yeah, well, I don't really talk with British people. I have my own, I have Indian friends. I talk with them. Yeah,
Okay,
I
means
have
like
some. Yeah,
okay, like mostly you go for the Indian people and you talk with them. Okay.
yeah, 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 definitely.
Okay,
I
that's
do.
quite fantastic. And like if I talk about your aim that what you want to become or what you want to pursue in your life, so what would you like to say?
Uh, well, I'm completely, I really want to be, for the time being, for now, I'm thinking about to be a teacher, to be a professor, or
Hmm.
but I'm not completely certain what I have to do, in life, because I'm just, learning,
Hmm.
and future. I've never thought it too much, I would be that much of, whatever. So
Okay, so means it's like you are not certain, like you have in your mind that yeah, you want to go for in the field of teaching, and you're like you're not quite certain that yeah, what will be my exact stream.
well, obviously, if I go for the further studies, so I would definitely be a teacher, a professor.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So like, would you like to go abroad for something like as you want to go abroad? Like,
yeah, of course, definitely. In near future, I would, if I got the time, if I got the opportunity to definitely, I would definitely go for foreign countries. Definitely, I like to go. I like many countries, so definitely, I would,
so like,
certainly, I would.
which is your dream country that you
Uh,
want to go?
well, I don't have any dream country, but
Okay.
definitely, I like to go to, England, especially, some of the posh
England.
areas, because my accent is quite, I mean, same. So I want to meet with some of the, some RP speakers. I
Mm.
want to interact
Okay.
with them. So because
Okay.
very few people are there. So yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah, because like I like asked, so you
Mhm.
want to go to settle there, or what you like? You want to go just for for like visiting, or enjoyment, entertainment, or to like live there, or to get a PR. So what you want to go there? Because like mostly I
Uh,
talk with people. Okay, so what they say
mhm.
that yeah they want to go there for studies, and after that like they will settle there and they will have everything there. But some people go in just like visiting visa. They live there and
Mhm.
they enjoy and they come back. So what is your plan?
I really don't want to settle anywhere in the world. I just want to explore things, explore the world, because I
Mm.
really like traveling. I want to explore whole world, whole areas, whole different countries, and whole different cultures and people and that, languages and everything. So I just, I never. I don't like to settle anywhere, but I could only travel. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So like explore, as you told,
Yeah.
explore the new things. Okay. So like
Yeah.
how traveling can help us. Okay. Like I just
Yeah.
I want to ask that traveling really help or not? Like what is your view of things? Because everybody have their different
Mm.
point of view. So according to your point of view, traveling is really helpful or not?
About what? Like about what? Helpful.
Yeah, like in the life, okay, in
Mm.
any aspect, okay. I'm not asking about a single
Mm.
aspect. In any
Mm.
aspect, okay. For is traveling useful or is traveling just a waste of time or something waste of something money? So what do you think?
Mm.
Is traveling useful in any terms?
Yeah, I don't think the traveling is waste. I mean, lots of people go if what you are doing. If you traveling countries, like I've watched many bloggers, famous personalities.
Mm-hmm.
When they go to different countries, meet different people. When you interact with lots of different people, you get knowledge, you get information. You become experienced person. You go rather than learning, rather than learning theoretically about people, their perception.
Mm-hmm.
You should go for the travel. You should go for your own experience. So it depends on your mindset. What is your mindset? If your
Exactly,
mindset is
exactly.
so it
Mm-hmm.
depends on all that. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So you gave a very good point. Okay, it depends on the mindset. Okay, like if
yeah,
the mindset is good, you can learn and explore new things. Okay, and
yeah.
yeah, and one more question. Okay, this question I asked with most of the
Mm,
people. Okay, whom I talked or whom I find the person is quite interesting or like to everyone. Okay, I try to ask this question. Okay, who is okay, who have a good experience. So I asked this question. Okay, so what is the piece of suggestion? Okay, would
mm,
you like to give children between age like between 15 to 20? Because my age is between 16 to 17. Okay. So
uh,
what is the piece of suggestion would you like to give those who are listening us? Okay. So there also age might be 15 to 20. So what is the suggestion would you like to give from your side to age between this like in this era? What is your suggestion would you like to give? What do you think is your suggestion?
okay. My suggestion about them, about their lives. So what do you want to say?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so well, I'm not the sort of person who is very who can give any suggestion. I don't think I can give any suggestions, because I'm still 22 years old, and I think what about you should what I can say who are younger than me, my brothers, whoever. So I can tell them just uh, in this present modern world, just try to, you know, live with reality. Don't live with fake things. Don't look at the negative side of negative point of things. You should always be positive.
So like,
With
can
a
you give
positive
like
attitude. Yeah,
okay, so can you give
yeah,
example like you said that yeah, don't go for the negative things or like don't be with the negative
yeah,
aspect. Okay,
yeah.
be with the reality. So can you try to relate it with something or can you try to give or explain it something because I think it is not quite clear for me. If you can,
Uh,
okay, I will be very glad.
yeah, of course. I mean, in this age, in adolescence age, in this
Mm-hmm.
age, people, and I mean, boys or girls, whoever, they just, you know, I mean, sometimes they cannot decide about their future. They get depressed, they become anxious about their life. They are some people are completely shattered about about their future. So, you have to stable your mind, I mean, you have to see the people's lives. I mean, most famous people. You have to read about people. You have to learn new things. You have to be more creative, and don't try to see one point of one thing. I want to say that try to learn new things. Try
Okay,
to
means like
be yeah
you said like don't try to see one part. For example, the coin have two part.
yeah
Okay, like don't
yeah
only go for one part of the things. Okay, go with the two
yeah.
things. Okay.
Yeah, I go for two things. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's my piece. I'm not a big advisor who can give a bit of advice.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I know, whatever I can give.
Right. So
piece of
like
advice.
like
Yeah.
what more do you want to say? Okay, like what more advice or like what the things you regret or what the things you feel okay is right what I have done or what the thing is right for the like this age because what in this age what happened like 15 to 25 or 15
Yeah.
to 20 okay I can say
Yeah.
what happened okay in this era can make your life okay if you waste your time or if you do some nonsense okay you will be regretting
Yeah.
afterwards or if you take these
Mm.
era into a very good like in a positive way or in a productive way okay I think it is going to decide your life so I am asking okay and I ask all the people okay and every people
Mm.
give me the different suggestion and the different example and their according to their experience okay according to their mistakes according to their
Mm.
learning okay so try to give me a piece of suggestion and always I try to ask so what more
Yeah.
suggestion would you like
Mm.
to or the advice or the tips would you like to provide.
Well, don't I don't regret, because there's no use of regretting past thing at all. Also thinking about your future. The thing is that the only, now you see, whatever you're doing, if you're just, doing unimportant things, you're just wasting your time. You should focus on your present rather than looking back at the
Mm-hmm.
past and, worrying about the future. You should
Mm-hmm.
look at your present. Present most necessary. This is the time where you have all power. You can do anything in this time. So you should
Okay, fine,
focus on
fine.
your present.
Great.
If you completely can focus on your present, you would never be worried about anything in the future.
Okay, fine.
So
Yeah, it is
definitely,
also a good point of suggestion because I've seen most people, okay, what they do, they focus on their past, that like something they have regretted or
yeah,
something mistake or something since they have done. Okay, so they regret it till their future. Okay, so you give a very good point. Yeah, that past have already gone.
yeah.
Okay, we all have the power of presence again. We should utilize to make our future. Okay, so that was
Never regret. Never
yeah,
regret
exactly.
nothing. Yeah, this is
Great,
gonna make your life worse. Worse. Yeah.
great. That's great. So would you like to add up something more?
Well, I don't think so. I can add anything. Yeah, it's that's all. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, means you don't want to
yeah.
add up more.
No, I don't think I should add more. I've told enough. I've told enough.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay,
Whatever you
that's
ask.
quite fantastic. So, like, do you want to ask me something? Like, do you want
Yeah,
to have like, do you have some question for me that you want to ask?
yeah. Yes, yes. Of course, I will not. So, well, as you are, what do you think about life? What is life, and how we should live it? Yeah,
Okay, what is life? So,
yeah.
life have a different definition with all the kind of people. Okay, every
Yeah.
people will give you different expect according to their experience, according to their
Mm,
scenario surrounding, okay, according to their mindset, they will give you a different suggestion of the life. For example,
mm,
someone can say that life is all about earning money. Okay, like
yeah.
some will say life is all about being happy. Some will say that life is all about helping people or helping poor
Mm,
or like serving someone. Okay, life is all about. Some will say that life is all about eating. Okay, because like eating and having a good life. So
yeah.
everyone will say some will say that life is all about achieving what you want. Okay, being a successful.
Mm,
So life doesn't have one meaning. Okay, life has a different meaning with different perception. Okay, with different views, different mindset can relate life with a different kind of things. So I think for me, life is that like helping people okay and being with everyone very happily and try to help people okay so I think that is only the life because we are here like
mm,
we are here mostly okay like just if we cut everything like we are all related with now with money because now the
mm,
world is completely because when we were born first time okay if I talk about the early life
mm,
we were born okay that time no money was there nothing was there okay so only the
mm,
person were just helping each other they were living together okay they were having something okay and they were very happy but now okay according to the ages and according to the years are passing on the scenario is completely changed okay now all
mm,
the people are running behind the money so if you
mm,
ask somebody what is life they will say life is money okay they will not say
mm,
anything life is money they are full day to night 24 by 7 just are like just in the madness of money they just want to grab money and like do this okay do this okay yeah I'm not saying that earning money is a bad thing okay because money is the basic necessity like air we want to
mm,
breathe same thing, money we need to live. Okay, it is not that it is that for money you can do bad things, or you can hurt someone, or you can go for some sins. No, I am not against earning money. Okay, yeah, earn money. Okay, earn crores of money, become the
Mm-hmm.
okay, be genuine. Okay, try to help people. Okay, try to be genuine. For example, just I want to give an example, Ratan Tata. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
just he earns money, he help others. Okay, and he help lot of poors, he try to be together. Okay, he donate money. So this is, I think, that is the most important life, what I feel in my perception. And being happy is most important thing. Like I can say the presence of
Mm-hmm.
mind. Okay, being happy and having a stable mind. So this is most important thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's as you talked about. Life is different for different people. Life's purpose could be different. I think I also believe life is sort of natural, spontaneous. We should life goes spontaneously.
Mm,
If you live life spontaneously, you would never regret. You would never worried about anything. So yeah, it is. I think it is. Life is a spontaneous way of living.
correct.
Whatever. So yeah, that's really nice answer. Yeah, I'm really impressed by your answer. Yeah,
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
Okay, so like, do you have
Okay,
something more interesting? So
yeah.
you want to ask, or do you want to talk something? Because I just want to talk.
Uh, yeah. Well, so how? What do you want to? I mean, you just doing podcasting and learning English. So what is your purpose? What do you want to do in
Okay, fine,
reality?
fine. So like my main purpose, okay, I do a lot of things. So my main purpose is improving myself and upgrading
Yeah.
myself. Okay, because when I talk to more and more people, I explore new things. Okay, by talking,
Mm-hmm.
for example, right now I'm talking to you, and I
Mm-hmm.
talk to different kind of people from different
Mm-hmm.
states with different countries.
Yeah.
So my main
Okay.
purpose is to explore something and learn something. I focus only on learning. So when I
Okay.
talk to different kind of people, I just learn a lot of things from them, different countries or different state, different mindset, different jobs, different businesses, different purposes. Okay, so these all things I learn, and I love learning things. Okay, and second is that I explore new things. Okay, what happens, like what, because by talking to people,
Mm-hmm.
also it is a kind of exploration. And if I do new things, okay, so that is also exploration. So I explore, and also by exploring, by talking, one more thing I can do, which is improving myself. Okay, and there is
Mm-hmm.
like, if I improve myself, I think it can be better for me to do something in my life or to upgrade myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the main thing.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you're just talking with new people from different countries, different cultures, different areas. So yeah, that's really you're sort of a person who really wants to explore, something
Yeah.
in life. Yeah, it's really really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I think it's been great talking to you. It's pleasant
Okay, fine,
talking to
fine.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So I think very, very thank you for coming in my podcast, okay, and giving your valuable time. Okay, and thank you so much. And I would like to thank the people, okay, who are listening to us. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Pleasure is mine. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, we'll try to meet soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night. Yeah.